Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from TW White & Sons Mazda. Okay, here we have today a bit of a rarity, really. This is like the holy grail of Mazda 3s. Now, this particular car is a Mazda 3 1.6 TS. Back then, it went STS, TS2 and Sport in the range. This is a TS and 1.6 manual car, petrol. This is done under 60,000 miles, presented in aluminium silver, and what makes it so rare is it's a booted car. And I've had a few of these as company cars, so you can probably tell from the enthusiasm in my voice. I'm quite excited about presenting this car. I thought this was fantastic. The booted Mazda 3, not so popular on the UK roads, therefore not so popular. We don't get so many back in part exchange, so it's a real rarity. I don't know if any of you have travelled to America and other parts of the world where all you'll find is a Mazda 3 hatchback, but as I say, not so popular here. I think we're more of a hatchback nation. Now, a little bit of history about the car. We took this in part exchange from a very lovely couple who picked up their brand new CX5 about a few days ago, a couple of days ago. So we've had this cleaned up, and wouldn't normally retail something like this, but it's the rarity value and it's in lovely condition. We thought, why not? So let me take you around the car. So the alloys are absolutely pristine, all in lovely condition. Paintwork's lovely, there's no dents. I'm sure if I looked hard enough I could see some light scratches, but when we valet the car we'll polish them out. But you know, obviously it is this is now 11-year-old car, but it's in really lovely condition. Something I always notice with cars, when they've got mud flaps, it's a good sign of ownership. Not always, but mostly. Cars that have mud flaps, they're normally well looked after. All the tyres are in really good condition. They look very new to me, in fact. Okay, but it's as I say, it's a really lovely example. Now, I can't remember whether this was standard, but it's definitely a Mazda accessory. But I think that complements the car. And now let me show you in the boot. So you've got a huge boot. Okay. Now, unless I wanted to put the dog in the back of the car, this boot would do me. Push chairs, golf bags, buggies, suitcases, plenty of space. And if I needed to go to the dump or carry something that's, you know, larger than this boot, these seats do fold down. Okay, so the back seats fold down in a 60-40 formation. Okay, but yeah, lovely. Look at the lines. It's just a really beautiful car. Let me show you in the back. Now, the interior of the car mirrors the condition of the outside of the car. Is very lovely. You got 3 seats in the back, centre armrest, passenger seat in great condition. There's no tears or rips. There's no unpleasant smells. Previous owners were non-smokers. I've got quite a sensitive nose. Not that I've got anything against smoking, yeah, car is really, really lovely. Tiny little mark on the wing mirror there, which we'll polish out and touch in. But yeah, really lovely indeed. You've got electric windows, mirrors all round. You've got folding in wing mirrors, electric heated wing mirrors there. You've got a height adjustable driver's seat. And I just want to point out as well, you know, there's no wear at all on the driver's seat. Normally the seat bolsters wear on cars, but it's all correct. And getting into the car takes me back. I've actually been in the Mazda world for 19 years. Well, it'll be 19 years in August. So I remember these cars very well. And I had a few saloon Mazda 3s as company cars. So it's it's a nostalgic moment for me. Now, the car has 2 keys. Okay, so these are keys in the traditional sense. Blades fold away. You've got lock and unlock, and you've got a boot release as well, which I always like. Boot release, and if you lock the car, you can switch off the alarm in the car. So if you leave somebody in the car, you lock it, you press this button here, and the alarm won't go off and embarrass you. You know, really useful at petrol stations, etc. Now, I'll start the car up because it's getting a bit chilly. So the car fires into life. There are no warning lights. The mileage is 58,749 miles. All right. In really lovely condition. The steering wheel's not got any wear. Okay. These can often wear prematurely if the previous owners have worn rings. But this is lovely. You've got wipers, indicators there. You've got a height adjustable steering column and in and out, rev counter, speedo. Up here you've got fuel economy monitor, which can be operated from here. Got 170 miles on the range. There's your presets. You can set a speed alarm, maintenance reminders, etc. So quite advanced for its day. I mean, it's got the essentials for me. Air conditioning. Couldn't live without that. And the air conditioning is cold. I know a lot of cars this age, air conditioning's been neglected. You know, there's a leak or whatnot, but this is icy cold aircon. I made sure of that before we took this car in part exchange. We've got a CD player, radio, 5-speed gearbox, and driving the car down here, I've done about a mile in the car. The clutch, everything, the drive is as I remember when these cars were new. Funnily enough, we sold a 2010 Mazda 3 on Monday, I think it was. We took it in part exchange on Thursday. So we had it a couple of days, and it was the same colour as this, but it was the 2-litre Sport hatchback model. And there must be a real following for these cars, because that sold straight away, and we're still having inquiries on it. You've got dual zone climate control, so I think that was ahead of its time back then, you know. But yeah, just a really lovely place to be. Nice and comfortable. Wing mirrors all fold in like so. Okay, so they will operate correctly. Car's got DSC, so dynamic stability control. So what that does is you can turn it off there, okay, but that's your traction control. So stops you wheel spinning. All right, if you were to get yourself, if you had to brake hard and you started skidding, it would help keep you in a straight line. So it works with the ABS, and it will help keep you in a straight line. Whilst I'm talking, I thought I'd show you around the car a little bit. You've got ISOFIX anchorages in the back there. So see those little buttons? That's where the fixings are. So you can put a child seat in. But yeah, it's all a really lovely place. You've got cup holders. Now, being a smokeless car, you don't get a cigarette lighter, but you've got the power output, and you've got I don't know, a place for your change. All right. But yeah, all really good. Glove box, nice big glove box. I always remember these glove boxes being really big. But yes, so if you're looking for a 4-door Mazda 3, the older shaped car, I actually had a look on Auto Trader yesterday, and I could not find one 1.6 petrol, manual, or petrol, or even auto Mazda 3 saloon. So as I say, hence the nickname the Holy Grail. But if there's any more specific videos or photos you'd like me to take, please don't hesitate to ask. The car has a good service history, but we will be doing a service on it, and we are a Mazda dealer. We'll be servicing the car and putting a new MOT on the car in the next couple of days, ready for the next owner. But yes, I can't emphasize how lovely this is and the rarity factor of it. And if you're looking for one of these, you'll know how rare they are. Any questions, don't hesitate to ask. The car will come with a 12-month warranty, 12 months roadside assistance, okay? And part exchange is extremely welcome. Even if you don't have a Mazda, we have plenty of non-Mazda Suzuki cars for sale. We cherry pick the nice ones that come in part exchange. And we have finance facilities to suit all. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch the video, and we look forward to your inquiry. Thank you. Bye bye.